Wow, not being on last Saturday feels like it's been a bazillion years since I've seen you guys. So, yay. Have some stuff to fill you guys in on. So, I'll just wait for people to pop in. Um, I know that, I don't know if people know I'm late coming on today, but I just needed to take last week off. But anyway, having my Mandalorian tea. So yeah. Um, the sun's shining. Hey, Sai! Oh my goodness! Oh, and Killer Brunette, what's up? Happy Bean, hello. So yeah, it feels like it feels like so long since I've spoken to you guys, and it was just like just took last week off, and so I just had some lunch. Nice. Retha, how are you? I'm doing a little bit better. I'm not 100% yet, but I'm getting there. Killer Brunette has 3 Siameses. Oh, yeah, that's my little Wally Wally toe that's back there. Oh, Lisa, hello. Hey, Tarasita, and my loves, hello. So yeah, oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm just having my Mandalorian tea. I'm all dressed for a workout for later. So after the chat today, I think that my do a body good, to work out. I think this has been the longest stint of me not working out. I mean, that's happened like 2 other times in my life, but it's been like, I've been going through some stuff like those 2 other times. But me, like I'm Little Miss Workout, hence kittens, weights, and tarot. So something's up when I don't be working out for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. All right, Killer Brunette's little Siameses are called Charlie, Katie, and Boo. Oh, that's so cute. Surian, hello, what's up, girl? So yeah, I think I'll wait for other people to come in because I am ready to tell you guys what's been going on. And in the meantime, I have my liquids here, okay? I have my tea, I got my water, and I brought a couple of decks down. My other decks are kind of tucked away right now. But I have my Witch's Wisdom Oracle that I want to use today. And the one that's also been by my bedside, actually it's just been these 2. They've been by my bedside for a little bit. I have the Gregory Scott Tarot. And this one was actually a gift from my sister from another mister that lives out in Belgium. With our little happy mail that we send to each other, she sent this one to me. So I am loving this deck. So I'll make sure that I show you guys some of the cards because and I have a little notepad for morning for maybe I thought we could come up with a spread together today. I know that we haven't done that in a little while, and you guys are really good at coming up with spreads. And then I could do like a little video where this will be the live chat spread that you guys came up with, and we could show it off. I could put it on my blog. But you guys are good at that stuff, so I thought I'd bring you in. Amanisha is here. Amanisha says, Wally Enzo says he loves you and Loki. You hear that, Wally? Wally's asleep, so he's hearing it subconsciously right now. And actually, the Lokester is up on his bed right now, sleeping because it is chilly. Even though the sun's out, there's not a cloud in the sky. It looks beautiful, but it's a little chill. So it's 55 degrees out there. Luckily, it's not 55 degrees in the house. Otherwise, I'd be a little more covered up than this. And it's a book I reference every once in a while, but it's a really good book, and I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but it's called The Complete Dictionary of Ailments and Diseases, and this is by Jacques Martel. And this book is originally translated from French, and my friend in Belgium, this was a book that she had really wanted. And then when I saw that there was finally like one in English, so she, we We love this book. And basically, it's a spiritual medical perspective on why certain ailments pop up, for us. And I think it is so on point. It's good to, I think, have like a well-rounded approach to our healing. Amanisha said that Enzo is in his bed and it's -6 degrees. Oh, well, that's a bit chilly. Have fun with your -6 degrees. I'll continue to complain about my 55 degrees. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Lisa, this is a really interesting book. Maybe check it out on Amazon because or maybe even a used copy because it can be a little pricey. Billy, what's up? How are you? My goodness. Albanisha's like, that's a heat wave. Nice. Okay. Maybe I'll wait a couple more minutes. Yeah, because I kind of want the whole crew in here. We can have a little talk ski about things. And I have really appreciated all of your guys' support, not having any idea, what's going on. Last week when I just posted in my, whatever that is, when you can like make a post on YouTube, just that I wasn't going to be having my live chat and that there was just some difficult things going on. And the fact that you guys were just like sending your love and support, just like meant the world. There was a lot of tears. Lady Night, oh my goodness, happy Saturday. Yes, happy Mercury retrograde. Yes. Manisha's like sinister Stephen. Yes, community thing. So yeah. I do want to. Oh, I forgot to bring it over. I want to show you guys. Michelle. Michelle comes in here. What's her last name? Well, we just see her first name, Michelle. But she sent me a little care package in the mail that obviously she didn't have to do, but it really brightened my day, and it made my little heart so happy because it was really sweet. And I know that many of you have sent really sweet things. Lisa and her postcards. Sai has sent some amazing things, and it's like I'm always so full, like and even when like, I'm not saying people have to send things, but it's like even when people are just sending love, and sending their support, like I feel it all, you guys. And it especially this past couple of weeks, I really did need a lot of that. So I really felt all your guys' love and support. It meant a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And so Michelle sent me this. She found it in her little local witchy shop. But this is called Holy Basil Chaga Chai. And I love chai so much. Like, oh, look at that goodness in there. And I already had a cup of this. Amazeballs. So what's in here? You might be asking. Holy basil, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, clove, fennel, long pepper, vanilla bean, chaga, carob, roasted cacao, and it's all organic and wild crafted. So check that out. And it's by Root Remedies, and it's caffeine free. So those of you, I don't know, that might be something you might want to look into. But that helped. Just that little happy mail, that happy little note that she sent with the cutest little stickers. Michelle, if you end up watching this on the replay, thank you so much, girl. Like, it meant a lot. Okay. Let me see. Lisa said, of course, we understand you have to take care of yourself. Thank you. Wally is 6. Actually, he'll be 7 in March. Oh, my baby's gonna be 7. Amanisha said, happy Mercury retrograde. May the odds be ever in your favor. The deck photos. Yes, Amanisha, I did see those, and those looked fabulous. Obviously on like a no buying anything for myself lately, you know, past few months, couple of months, but you know, definitely thanks for the wish list. Sai said, I like caffeine. Hershey's chocolate and Coca-Cola are the best. Together? Ooh, oh my goodness. Let's see. Billy said, as an empath, I'm feeling your emotions even without knowing the details. Sending you so many hugs and thank you. Thank you. And that's another thing. I do know that so many of you guys are empaths. So I tried to put so many shields around myself because I didn't want to have you guys tap in too much to some of those feels that I was having. So, but yeah, it was difficult. It's still difficult. And I feel safe sharing that with you guys. Just like I always hope that you guys feel safe sharing whatever it is that you guys are going through, be it up, be it down, be it somewhere in the middle, be it upside down. I don't know. You know, I always want to make sure that this space is safe, you know, for everybody to just kind of laugh, be goofy, be weird, because we're all weird and weird is awesome. And so, yeah, so let's see. Lady Knight said, my cats will also turn 7 in March 17th. Wally is March 23rd. March 23rd is Wally's birthday. Amanisha said, it's nice to see what new decks are out there. I wasn't implying she... Oh, no, yeah, of course. But like my, you know, my homegirl Steph, she's always sending me like the pictures of the, like all the new decks are out there. And I love seeing like all, so yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I loved seeing those. I love seeing like all the, just all the different like points of view and the things that creators are doing with decks and the things that are on Kickstarter and the things that are on Amazon and the things that are just being, you know, indie decks out of people's websites. Like it's amazeballs what's being put out there right now. And so I'm like, oh, okay, like maybe you go on the wish list and you go on the wish list and oh, you shall also go on the wish list. Let's see. Billy said, I made the most of an engineer's visit this week and was able to get the Christmas tree box out of the loft packet, and he did put it back in the loft for me. Living room looks massive now. Actually, the tree box is sitting right there. The tree is in there. It's down, but now the tree is in there, and the tree's got to go back under the house. So yeah, okay. Well, I think this is everybody for now. So is it story time? Well, hey, okay, before we jump into that, I have a brand new mic. How about this? Wait. Everybody's like, I have a new mic. Let's see. Marina, hello. Happy Saturday to you. It's just so nice to see you. Missed you all. Did you have a live last Saturday? Nope. We did not have a live chat last Saturday. That was my little break for some stuff. Amanisha said, I thought you would like the mediumship training deck as something you would use. Yes, that one actually looked amazing. So Sai, we technically don't have a basement, but because of the way our house is built on a very steep hill, what's normally considered the crawl space under a house has a 6-foot ceiling. So it's technically our basement, even though it's a crawl space, but it's just because of the angle of the mountain that we're on. So yeah, so it's actually storage space. It's actually like a basement. All right, Lady Knight's like, story time, let's hear it. Okay, so yeah, I got a new mic. As you guys know, the Lokester ate my old mic. And this one is by Purple Panda, so I thought I'd give it a try. I mean, it had good reviews on Amazon. So my other one was the iRig. It was good. I think it had a little click in there that I didn't like too much when I would do my recordings, but I don't know. What do you guys think of the audio? Like, pretty good audio? I mean, yeah, the deck is great and surprising. I agree. Billy said, my inner child has been treated to decks and pens and some crystals this month, and today a couple of art books on order. Not sorry, feeling awful and need of TLC. I put the crystals on video. Ooh, I have to check it out. Marina said, happy to see you. Hope you had a nice break. I did actually. All right, Billy, video. Billy is digging the audio. Lady Knight says it sounds pretty good. Molly says okay. Sarian said good. All right, excellent. So I made a good choice then on my new mic here. And I like that they're not so expensive, you know? Okay, I'm stalling, but here's the story. I think I need a sip of tea. Okay, so, okay. This was 2 weeks ago, so it was about 2 Sundays ago. Thank you, Billy. So 2 Sundays ago, and this isn't something I was just thinking about, just a little FYI, but I said that I would, okay, whew, throat chakra. Okay. All right, so I broke up with the dude. I broke up with Brian. It was a couple of Sundays ago, and I am moving out of the house, and you know, I want to move out of the house, and I've wanted to move to Arizona, so I'm going to be moving to Arizona. And whew, throat chakra. Hey, Shadow City, happy birthday. My storage container comes on February 5th. And so I started packing a couple of days ago. Thank you, Lady Knights. Yeah, I have a couple of these containers that are showing up. They'll plop them in front of the house, and I'm going to put my stuff in there, and then my stuff is going to come with me to Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to be staying with some good friends. One of my friends, he's been my buddy since 7th grade, you know, since, what's that, 1994. And I'm going to stay with him and his wife and his 4 boys. One of those boys is my godson, so it'd be nice to, you know, be staying with my godson for a little while. So yeah, I'm going to be in their place until I can find a little apartment, maybe a little month-to-month apartment. And then I want to buy a home out there. So, you know, my finances are good. You know, they've always been very good. You know, we have to obviously settle the house. You know, the dude's going to stay here with the boys. So I can't take my kittens with me. And so I want to come back and visit them. So that's the arrangement, is that I get to come back and see basically my kids, my furry kids. And I want to do that often because my heart is pretty broken that I can't be with my babies. So yeah, he's keeping Wally and Loki. So yeah, I'm coming back. So it's been a little rough, which is why I couldn't do my live chat last week, because it was literally the first week of like all of this. So, all right, let me just go back here. Thank you guys so much. And yes, to Shadowlander, Shadow City, I hope that you're having a fabulous birthday. But yeah, thank you guys. Happy Beans, like, would you call yourself an Earth Angel? I don't know. Just a regular old Joe. But yeah, thank you to all of you. I'm just like reading all of your beautiful comments. Amanisha, okay, so here's the thing with teaching. Yeah, about the fur babies, definitely. Yeah, Amanisha's like, I never give up the furry kids. Well, see, the thing is, knowing Wally and Loki, and how much anxiety they have being in a car, even for 15 minutes, like Wally starts mouth breathing, you know, to the point where he's getting ready to pass out. Like, he really doesn't like, you know, trips. And this is his home. Like this is, he's turning 7 in March. He's never known any other home. Loki has abandonment issues. Like was thrown out on the street. He's kind of lived his life out on the streets, and this is his first stable home is in this house. And so I had to make the executive decision that although those are my kids and I love them to pieces, like it's not that I don't love them, like don't get me wrong, but this is their home, and it's not like I can separate them either because they're brothers. It took a long time to get them to become really tight, and they are now, and I can't do that to them. I can't take them out of their home. So although, what I truly want to do is just like take them in the truck with me and be like, dude, kittens, we're going to Arizona. But number one, it's a super long drive. I know what kind of emotional and physical toll that would have on my kittens. And I can't take them out of their house. I feel like I can't take them out of the home that they know. And Loki, knowing how far he's come and how much he's opened up, like he really has really blossomed. And I've loved seeing his development these past couple of years that we've had Loki, that I can't do that to him. Somebody who's experienced trauma, if you think about a person who's had that kind of trauma, I can't now take another home away from him. So, and they're both in good hands with Brian. Like Brian, by the way, is not a bad person. I will never badmouth anybody, and by the way, if he was a bad person, my kittens wouldn't be staying with him. Like he is a very loving, a kind kitten daddy. He loves those cats to pieces. He spoils them rotten just as I do. And I will be able to come back and visit them. So that's my whole reasoning for not having my kittens with me, is because I simply feel like I can't take them out of their home. Like this is where they live. And that was a really tough decision because, I'd be like, nope, those are my kittens. But I have to think about them. And I know in some other people's situations, the cats would be okay going with you guys, and that's fantastic. But I know my cats would not do well outside this house. So that was really hard. It's still really hard. It will be very hard, but I will make sure that I'll come back for a lot of visits. See, Shadow City said, I'm studying cosmic witchcraft currently. Recently changed my channel name. Yes. Amanisha would never give up the furry kids, and in a similar position. Billy said, I'm guessing us saying too much is going to finish you, but I'll email you later if you want to hug. Sure, yeah, if you guys want to, I would appreciate it. So Sai is wondering if it's better if they would stay with me. You're home teaching online while he leaves the house for work. But I mean, there was a long period of time we'd both be gone for work, and actually I do leave for work every day because I've been gone. I mean, I'm not gone all day, but I'm gone for at least a few hours for school. So they do still experience us both being gone. He's just gone longer than I am. Susan said, silent watcher for a while now, but I have to break my silence and tell you that I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you so much. And extra hugs having to be apart from the kitties. It's going to be, yeah, it'll be hard. It is hard. This will be beautiful, a new beginning for you in Arizona. Yeah, I feel that. Like I truly do. Billy, you got a good point. I'm just gonna take it all in, what you guys are saying. Claudia, hello. Thank you, Lady Knight, and yes, yeah, that's something that Billy, we were trying to talk through. I said that I still want, maybe some daily videos, pictures of how they're doing. If I want to do a video chat, I want to see them. So we agreed upon that too, so that at least I get daily like, how's it going? I want to know what they're doing right now. You know, so yeah, we did talk about that. So that's good. Let's see. Amanisha took Enzo from Michigan to Florida. Never again. I brought him home to Michigan. Whew. Wow. Yeah, Claudia, I'm moving to Arizona. So yeah, you know, this was something that I had, hey Jezebel, you know, had obviously been thinking about for a long time. You know, won't get into obviously details because, you know, gotta respect his privacy as well. Never want to talk behind people's backs. And Magic Shop, what's up? So, you know, but, you know, I am somebody who is very, I need to make sure that I'm sure before I make certain decisions. So trust me when I say that I'm sure, because I am very like planned out and like make sure that this is what I want and that I feel is best for me. It was a whole lot of, I've, you know, basically been doing a long time doing like my shadow work and tapping into myself and what does my higher self say, and just making sure that this is being made for all of the right reasons, which is to follow my heart and what, you know, is best for me, and being okay with something sounding selfish, which really it's not selfish at all to finally do something that, you know, is for you when, well, for me, when I know that I am a huge people pleaser. I know, shocking, right? And so that is like a huge shadow that I've been working on, is the people pleasing, you know, aspect of me. And I have decided, you know, I don't want to people please anymore. I still want to help people. I still want to give people love. But it requires me to not people please in order to do that, because I realized I'm not really helping anybody by just like being like, okay, like this will just make you happy. Like, how does that help anybody? Like, it doesn't help me, it doesn't help them. Like, and I had to like really look at myself, you know, with that. And that's something I'm still working on. I'm not saying that I'm like, woohoo, that shadow doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, you know, it's just, you know, had to put on my big girl pants and, you know, take some good hard looks about like all the things I do in my life, you know, my career and all of this, and be like, you know what, let's start doing what I want to do, because everything I've ever done has always been for what everybody else wants to do. So, yeah, I'm doing something that if you would have asked me like last year, or, you know, hey, Tara, what are you going to be doing in February of 2021? Tell you what, that wouldn't have been on the list, because I would have been too scared. I would have been so full of fear. I would have been second guessing myself and saying, well, what about this? Well, what about this? And what about this? And now I've come to a point where I can tell you that I have absolutely no fear in what I'm doing, going to Arizona, going to go stay with my friends, going to go buy a home. I'm leaving my job. I'm going to start all over again, and I'm not scared. Like, I'm not scared. I'm happy. I'm super excited. But where my sadness lies is that I am basically leaving my whole life, everything that I've ever known. I'm leaving it behind here in San Diego, my hometown. The first house I ever bought, I'm leaving it. My two babies, I'm physically leaving them. My heart is not leaving them. You know, I still want updates every day, which made it triply hard, quadruply, centuply hard. But yeah, I just know it's the right thing. Like, you know, when you know in your core something is the right thing and you have absolutely no fear. I have no fear. I know that I can't fail. And even if there are stumbles and fails along the way, it's only going to be better from here on out. So, and Lisa said 11:11. So, and perfect wish time. Make all your 11:11 wishes. Okay, so let me go back here. Oh, Serene, I'm gonna miss you a lot. That you moved out of California, but completely understand. Yeah, I'm still gonna be here on YouTube. You know, I'll still be connecting with you guys. Um, yes, Jezebel without the dude. So it's just me. Um, Billy's like fellow planner girl here. Yeah, where are my planners at? Um, Claudia said, I am having a huge challenge due to my dog, travel changes and travel bans, stuck overseas, figuring it all out, may have to travel without her for a few months. Yeah, I've been hearing from a lot of people, not just myself, going through these big changes, you know? Amanisha, we were together for 14 years. This year would have been year 15. But we were friends for 6 years before that, and we've decided that we're going to try to remain friends. So we are actually doing counseling right now. We're in counseling so that we can work through things, so that we can remain cordial with each other, that we can remain somewhat friends, mostly for the benefit of those two, you know, Wally and Loki. You know, we want what's best for them, of course, because they are our kids. We got them together. We don't want any sort of resentment. We don't want any sort of, you know, bad mouthing of each other. So yeah, we're doing some counseling, and we're trying to like heal both of us, you know. So let's see. So technically, this year, see, 21. I would have known him 21 years this year. So I've known the dude a long time, for 21 years, but we've been dating for 14, going on 15. Well, it would have been going on 15. All right, so Shadow City, last 5 minutes before leaving for guitar. I hope you have a fabulous lesson. Yes, Billy. So yes, and this is good for everybody. Just know that the expectations of others are theirs, not a to-do list. Exactly. And something that, you know, I already knew, but it's nice hearing from a third party, from our counselor, which he's very nice. His name is Scott. He's great. He lives out in Hawaii, and he was referred to us by Brian's good friend that lives in Oahu. So Scott and, you know, Brian's friend, they're good friends. But basically, he was saying, like, with boundaries and things like that, since that's something I have to work on, and I'm still working on, but I'm better at it, just, you know, not perfect. You know, working on boundaries, that, you know, boundaries are in place for everybody's safety, is what he said. He said, think of my classroom. He goes, if you didn't have boundaries in your classroom, it would be unsafe for the students, it would be unsafe for themselves, and it would be unsafe for me as a teacher. And he said, so same thing in life. He goes, think of your boundaries as safeties. You know, it's there to protect you, and it's there to protect other people. Some people may not be happy with your boundaries, and you can feel for them, and, you know, and offer your support. But he says you can't move your boundaries to make somebody feel less uncomfortable. He says, you keep your boundary there, but then say, I understand. And he says, and you can definitely feel for them. It's not a, I don't feel for you because this is my boundary. But it's about feeling for them, but then deciding, you know, that I'm not going to move my boundary just because you're uncomfortable. So that's what we've been working on. So for me. Let's see. Thank you, Claudia, so much. And Sai said, I also moved out of California in 2003 after leaving a relationship. Arizona cost of living is significantly less, yes. And I will save money by moving there. I kind of figured that out. And actually, I want to share my plans with you guys too. Maybe those of you that live in Arizona or have lived there can help me out. Shadow City recently put out your first music video and edited the video on your channel. That is so cool. Yeah. Jezebel's like, that's not a shadow that just disappears. People pleasing is almost a bone marrow for some of us. I know, exactly. It's not, that's something that I'm gonna be working on for a long time, but at least I'm cognizant of it now. I know when I'm doing it. And I can work on that. But yeah, trust me, like, whoo, my shadows just didn't disappear. They're just in my face now, and now I really get to work on them. Lady Knight said, I feel 2020 has been a huge shadow year for all of us, and a time to put things in perspective. Exactly. Magic Shop said, so we won't see the kittens no more. I'm going to still try to, any videos and pictures that I get from Brian, I want to put into my videos so that you guys can still see them, because I'll still sort of see them that way. And then, yeah, I mean, wherever I move, if, because I love like rescue kittens, obviously I'm gonna have to bring some more kittens into my life, not to replace them, by the way. I am not replacing my kittens. I'm bringing in more. And so I will have to send videos and pictures to Wally and Loki, showing them, maybe their new, I guess would it be their stepbrothers and stepsisters or their adopted brothers and sisters. So I just, it'll be an extended family. They'll just be separated. But trust me, when I'm going to be checking out to see if there's any kittens that need some homes, I'd be more than happy. Thank you, Surian. Yeah. Yes, Billy. In your bones, definitely. You guys should always listen to what's going on inside. Yes, Jezebel, trust me, that's hard. It's very hard to leave them. Shadow City said, oh, the song that you wrote for yourself is called Chainbound. Ooh. Thank you, Amanisha. You guys are so freaking fantastic. I thank you guys so much. Seriously, like I'm not just saying that to say that, like seriously from me, little Tara's heart to you guys. Thank you very much. Ishani, hello. So glad to see you. Shwaxambu said, it's amazing that you both are taking the initiative to heal and grow and honor yourselves. I'm especially proud of you taking this leap and listening to your inner knowing. Thank you so much. Yeah, and we wanted to be, it was Brian who came up with it. He was like, I think, well, he kept trying to get me, like, he was like, we need to do counseling. And so finally I was like, yes, because, I was like, I want to remain friends, but then I realized, how's that going to happen without maybe like us doing a little bit of work on each other so that we can remain in that cordial, state. So, Billy also struggling with boundaries. Yep. It's my people pleasing and my boundaries, biggest shadows ever. Gotta work on it. It's like I had to be a chameleon to be accepted. They put down a box, and unless I stepped in and stayed there, then that was it. Now I'm like, I'm done. That it hurts. Yes, exactly. Jezebel says, I'm expecting a new baby. Bought a kitten. He is old enough to come home late February. Oh, I called my mom and told her she was about to be a grandma again, and she just went, another cat. That's awesome. Magic Shop is also trying to heal and grow as a person. To be honest, looking at shadow is hard. After working with Callie, it's evident the changes I need to make, but I'm so scared of big changes. It's a whole process. True. Guys, such a process. I felt like, even though I was the one that said, I don't, I'm like ending the relationship and all that. It was the worst 48 hours probably of my whole life. Like, I've never like cried, and like my guts, like my digestive system was so screwed up. My heart was all like acting all funky and wonky and all that stuff that it does. My head just hurt, my face hurt, my teeth hurt, like just, dude, it was bad. I was like, I would never wish that on my worst enemy. That was the worst 48 hours ever. And of course it was bad after that, but not like that first 48 hours. And then, we started doing the counseling, and, that's been helping a little bit. We have a counseling session on Tuesday, via Zoom, the Zoomsies. But yeah, so, like I said, my moving containers will be here on the 5th. On the 10th, I'm officially gone. So February 10th is my official last day in this house, because that's when the containers get picked up. I'm gonna do the last, throw the last things in the back of my truck, and then I'm gone. And then I'm off to Phoenix Yeah, so that was it. Cosmic Twin said, just jumped on, so missed the beginning. Oh, thank you so much. Um, yeah, Lisa, it's great to know that we're not alone. I know that I'm not the only one making changes. You guys are all in your different places right now, like doing your own things. So, I don't want like my story to be like, oh, you know, Tara's going through a big thing. No, we're all going through some big stuff. I'm just kind of sharing some of the big stuff that's going on with me. um, Amanisha had 2 years of forced change. I understand. Yes, yes. Forced change is, girl. Thank you, Jezebel. Mostly hurting about the babies not having their mom around every day. That that is, yes, that's actually where my biggest hurt is my kittens. That is the thing that I'm most sad, and I'll say I do have probably a mild case of clinical depression right now. I haven't wanted to work out for these past 2 weeks, which is very unusual for me. Usually that's how I work through my emotions is I work out. But I've been in such a state, and now I'm feeling like I'm finally getting out of that cloud that that's why I have my workout clothes on today, because I'm basically telling myself, no, you're working out today because it's good for you, it's good for your dopamine levels, it's good for all that serotonin good stuff, and I know that. So I am working out today. We'll see what kind of workout that is. Who cares? It's just as long as I move my body. So, and yeah, so, but yeah, my biggest pain in my heart is my kittens, yes, I'm leaving all this other stuff behind, but leaving the kittens is the worst. So, thank you, Retha. Thank you so much. Hey, Indigo Sky, what's up? Let's see. Billy. Oh, thank you, Billy. Billy posted the link to my newsletter. So yeah, actually, I just finished writing the newsletter. I promise you I didn't put it. It's always uplifting stuff. I never try to bring anybody down in my newsletters. I have some good stuff for you guys this week. Well, yeah, it's this week. No, Monday is the 1st. It comes out on the 1st. My newsletters always come out on the 1st. And so when you guys sign up, I never spam people, because you know what? I hate spam in my inbox. So I don't spam. All I do is send you a newsletter, like I swear. So yeah, it's a newsletter, and I have like my witchy like DIYs, and sometimes I have like fun arts and crafts projects. I put like teas I'm drinking or crystals I'm using, stuff like that. My reading for the month, because my monthly reading also comes out that day. So yeah, Billy had the link if you guys want to sign up. Thank you so much. Aretha said, tell yourself you will work out for 5 minutes. Once you start, I bet you will do it longer, but telling myself I can do anything for 5 minutes sometimes helps. Exactly. That's kind of what I said. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do my little, because I warm up for 5 minutes. If I am still good after my little 5-minute warm up, we'll go from there. We'll see what I want to do. Maybe all I want to do is some push-ups, and that's good. I'm not actually going to have a workout plan like I normally do. Like I'm usually like I'm going to do this for my workout today. So it's going to be totally, I don't need any more stress in my life. I mean, do you see how gray I've gotten? I mean, don't need any more stress right now. Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do my 5-minute warm up. We'll see what I want to do. Maybe I want to do just some jumping jacks. Maybe I want to do some push-ups. Maybe all I want to do is some crunches while kissing my kittens' tummies. We'll see. Let's see. Billy said, I'll see if I can find your newsletter. The link I put in was for a place called Blurt, who had supportive letters regarding anxiety and depression. Oh, so sorry. Yeah. So yeah, definitely check out the newsletter that Billy had posted before that for helping people through anxiety, depression, which, by the way, I know that sometimes those are words that people use in a negative. And, as somebody who, well, I mean, we're currently going through counseling right now, but I've received counseling before. I've had therapy before. And I want you guys to know that when people mention, having anxiety or having depression, maybe some of you guys have had clinical depression, maybe you've had, anxiety, you've had panic attacks. Those are not negatives. Like, it's not a negative on you, that's just something I feel like I should put out there. Because for a long time when I was suffering from depression, I thought it was a negative on me. Like, there's something wrong with me and therefore I have depression. And it was nothing wrong with me. It was something that, I have to take a good look at what's going on in my life and what is, adding to this feeling that I'm having. And it's just something like anything else, any sort of health issue. You got an upset stomach. You don't always, automatically think, hey, I'm a bad person because I have an upset stomach. No, we have to figure out what's the cause of that upset stomach. So same thing with you guys that have certain, issues that arise. Perhaps it's, something to do with mental health. It's just something that comes up, and it's something that we have to work through, and you find the best way for you to work through that. So just felt like I should put that out there, because I know that my old tendencies came up, like old stuff that hasn't been there for like 20 plus years started coming up, saying like, this is a bad thing. I feel my depression coming up again. And I started thinking of myself in the negative. But this time I'm a lot older and wiser, and I knew that that was just old, like negative fears and stuff like that coming up and telling me things that I know aren't true. That it's not a blemish. It's just like, hey, you're going through some stuff. You're going to experience some depression and anxiety, and that's okay. And I was like, true. Thanks, higher self. So I figured, I would just put that out there for you guys. Thank you, Ashani. It says the newsletters are amazing. Read them every month. Yes, zero stress zone. Lisa's like, my gray hairs, I pretend I'm an X-Man. I have thought about that. I was like, maybe I'm like Storm or something like that, Oh, Billy has the link to my newsletter there. So thank you. And she also had the link prior to that amazing newsletter for anxiety and depression. Hey, Silver Star, how's it going? Yes, it's good to have an open dialogue about mental health. I am very open about that. Yes, exactly, Silver Star, exactly. Been seeing a counselor for 5 years to help with it. I mean, I have never seen a negative in asking for help. I think the negative is when people refuse to ask for help because they may feel that they might be stigmatized, or it's somehow bad to ask for help. No, ask for help. It's like when people want to work out. You get a personal trainer if you don't understand the gym, right? You want to learn something new, you ask a teacher. Same thing. So if you're struggling with something, ask for help. There are people out there where that's all they do all day. They help out. So okay, let me go back here. Billy said, oh, there's another site page that has some links to places of support for anxiety and depression you guys can check out. So that's perfect. Hey, TCAT. Yes, so TCAT, I am moving. I am going to Arizona. No, Brian is not coming with me. So yeah, it's a brand new journey. So Claudia, yay. Okay, you'll be right back. Michelle, girl, I was just talking about you earlier. Thank you so much for the special gift. So yeah, I was telling everybody about the tea and everything. Let's see, Amanisha said, can we still send messages to you through your website? Yes, you can. Yeah, everything else, I mean, my PO box will still be good for a little while because I paid through, I think, 6 months. So I'm still going to come back and check my PO box. But obviously I'll be getting a new PO box in Arizona at some point. Billy said, best quote ever was depression lies. So true. Yes. Oh, Cosmic Twin. Heck yeah, quoting Mr. Rogers, look for the helpers. Dude, Mr. Rogers was the bomb. Michelle said, still catching up, but I agree with everyone, and it is going to be exciting, albeit hard, but following your heart is beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Retha saying having depression or anxiety to me means you feel things very intensely. Good and bad emotions. Your heart and brain and soul is very active. Actually a gift, but definitely hard to handle. Yes. So yeah, thank you, Michelle. Jezebel said mental health is severely underfunded all over the world. I agree. Everyone is saying it's just as important to take care of your mental health as your body, and it's still, it's always there that they cut to save money. Yeah, unfortunately, that's true. And, because I mean, how ridiculous is it to say that our physical health is important, our spiritual health is important, but what the mental health? What are we supposed to chop our heads off? Like, what that's not important? Like that doesn't make sense to me. The brain, everything's connected. It's all connected. It's all important. Triple Moon Goddess, yes, Wally Boo is getting some sun back there. Retha said, Mr. Rogers is legit one of my favorite people ever. I will second that. Billy said, I wrote on the mirror, it's just noise, it's loud, it's convincing, but it's just noise. Exactly. Hide and wait, cry it out, it will pass. Cry the river of snot, it lets the pain out. Exactly. I had the river of snot. I have, like, past couple of weeks, there was a lot of river of snot, and it was okay. Hey Sheldon, what's up? Yeah, Triple Moon can't do anything without her brain. I mean, Silver Star said, I love Mr. Rogers. He said, I love you all. You should love yourself like I do. That, dude, Mr. Rogers was like ahead of his time. Seriously. Like we could all use a little Mr. Rogers in the neighborhood. Like all over the world, I think, Magic Shop said, I suffer from anxiety myself. Trust me, family and people who don't understand say it's for attention. I've learned to care for myself and only me, and by criticisms. Exactly. Just, and that is difficult, especially when people, it's just, I think the education just isn't out there, and a lot of people just maybe aren't accepting of it, but it is much harder when there are people who don't understand. But I know that there are so many places that do understand. So many people, wonderful group of people here, if they are in, counseling groups, whatever, there's a lot of good people out there who understand, and I think that is the best thing, when people feel heard and understood. Triple Moon said, I always change my shirt for my videos, like Mr. Rogers. I try to do that, especially when I'm filming things in one day, so it doesn't look like I wear the same thing all the time. Silver Star, oh, I watched that documentary on him as well, and it was, dude, if you guys haven't seen the Mr. Rogers documentary, that was good. Triple Moon watched him as a kid. Me too. Surian said, time for self-love. You are worthy. Sending so much love to you. Best wishes on your journey and toward new adventures. Super Jelly, Arizona. Nice. Michelle said, I cried to that documentary. So good. I still think of those shows and memories so fondly. Yeah, I'd be lying if I, said I didn't cry. I totally cried. So, okay, guys, let's talk about some of the more fun stuff, which is the Arizona part. Billy's like, who he, Mr. Rogers? So yeah, check out Mr. Rogers, it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day. So won't you be my neighbor? Arizona better treat you right. Hopefully when everything gets better with the world, that we can come visit you. Hey, yeah, for sure. For sure. I was like, totally, for sure. But yeah, I would love it. That would be great. Butterfly Love Child, what's up? Actually, one of my students that's going through my Mayan astrology course, if you guys don't know, I have my online school that I teach, and there's several other teachers as well, but I teach Mayan astrology. And one of the students that I have right now, she lives out in Arizona. So she actually gave me, I kind of like let her know what was going on. So she gave me her cell phone number, and we have decided that when things get settled out in Arizona, I'm going to meet up and we're going to have like some tea. We're going to have a chit chat. So that's great. So if you guys live out in Arizona, I'd be more than happy to, hang out with y'all. It'd be great. Oh, Sheldon, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sending you lots and lots and lots of love to you and your family for sure. And I'll make sure that at the end of our live chat today, we're going to have a big healing session for everybody, because there's a lot of people going through some very difficult things. I know, not just me, I'm not a solitary person here. You guys are all going through some stuff in various different ways, various aspects of your life. So we're going to have a huge healing session. Yeah, so Sheldon, like I said, I will make sure that lots of it goes your way. Let's see, Cosmic Twin said, yeah, talking about Sheldon for his loss. Yeah. Definitely, Billy. That's why we're going to have a big happy healing session for sure at the end. Silver Star said, I just bought some rainbow aura quartz. It signifies joy, hope, optimism. Oh, by the way, Silver Star, these past couple weeks, do you know the stone that I have been so connected to? Aura quartz. I have not, I mean, I've felt draws to aura quartz before, but not like now. Like now I need me some aura quartz. I need a lot of aura quartz. So I have sardonyx and aura quartz on my pillow because I'm sleeping in a separate room right now. So I'm actually sleeping with Loki. Loki's my roommate. And Loki's been so cuddly. The boys know what's going on. I can feel it. And so they've been giving me extra cuddles and love, and I have appreciated every single minute of it. I'm trying to take as many pictures of them as I can, so many videos, just trying to soak up all my kittens, But yeah, the aura quartz, I'm all about that aura quartz right now, for sure. Triple Moon said, I have a huge rainbow aura unicorn. It's coming from wholesale with a ton of crystals. Ooh. Indigo agrees. Aura quartz is a very beautiful stone. Yes. So that's been very helpful for me, helping me to stabilize my energy. Okay. So you guys, this is my plan as I go out to Arizona. And I thought I would just run it past you guys because some of you guys live in Arizona or have lived in Arizona. And so I just kind of want your input because, we family. Billy said, Amazonite helps me cry and let emotions out. And Sweetwater agate has been very calming. I just got iolite with sunstone and it's amazing. It looks like the night sky. Ooh, that sounds beautiful. Silver Star said, me too. I felt I needed it. Also brought Unikite to help or to heal the mind and emotional balance rebirth too. Ooh, so many beautiful crystals, you guys. Michelle said, that's interesting. I recently purchased some aura quartz. I've been really drawn to it as well. Yeah. Just like all of a sudden I was like, boop, boop, boop. I need my aura quartz. It was so weird, but it's been very helpful. So yes, Surian, we family for sure. Yeah, there is a shamanic healing place in Sedona, Arizona. I was kind of looking at places out there. It's expensive though. I was like, ooh. Some expensive places. It was like Prescott was a little bit expensive, Scottsdale, Sedona, parts of Tucson. But let's see. Oh, Ishani got her first aura quartz this last week. Very cool. Oh yeah, Sheldon remember. Oh, that's right. You just commented on my Halloween reading that I did a couple years ago now. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, so bring your crystals to the magic site. Oh, trust me, there gonna be some crystals with me. Billy said, come see the video later. I'll put a link in the comments after the video. Okay, If you like, I chose them intuitively because I felt overwhelmed and had a lot to process this year. They've been amazing. So yeah, and for everybody else too, after this chat, when Billy posts the link to the channel, yeah, definitely we'll go check out your crystals. Silver Star said, I think balance is going to be big this year. Last year was, yeah, there was a lot of, I think, just like shadow stuff coming up. And now like this year is all about balancing it all out, you know? I'm like, whoo. So, okay, I have decided, and this is, I mean, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I want to buy land out in Arizona. But this is no mud, no lotus, right? Exactly, no mud, no lotus. And then that flower blooms above the water in the sun. So I've decided maybe some land, and I want to make sure that the land I want land that has access to water and obviously electricity. So municipal water, electricity. That there's like maybe an internet provider out there so that I can still continue to do my YouTube. Yeah, but I was thinking of getting a modular home because I've been looking at those. You can't really tell the difference between a modular home and like a stick-built home. And no, it's not a mobile home. Like there's stuff that I have learned through my research called on-frame and off-frame, and I want an on-frame home, which is basically a full, complete home, no wheels, no axles on it, which, by the way, not hating, because my grandfather had mobile homes and he had modular homes and he had stick-built homes. But what I want, I think, is a modular home. So I want to put that on a property. I want, because you can get a lot of property for not a lot of money in certain places. And I was like, ooh. And I thought, how cool would it be to like have retreats? Like with that big open space. Arizona's got a lot of magic to it. I already know that because I've been to Arizona quite a bit. But like maybe to have retreats out there, you know, I could have like my little home, but like maybe like at some point, you know, like we were all talking about before, like maybe do some sort of like retreat thing. Let's see. Triple Moon said, make sure it's not flash flood areas. That's also something, is because I know that they have a monsoon season because I've driven through it. And I know that that's like the big time for especially people who collect water instead of being hooked up to municipal water, that they have like rain roofs, and they collect all of that water mostly during their monsoon season. And I have to be, I want to make sure that there's actual like a real paved access road, because I do know that those roads get washed out during the monsoon, and that, you know, and if like the road out of my house is washed out, like that doesn't help. Yes, much cheaper. Retha's brother has a modular home and it's beautiful. Yes. People are agreeing on the retreats. I agree. Anyone else love with T and H? Oh, yes. I have some books from him. Is it Thich Nhat Hanh? There was a great song called Live This Day with Love, written by monks at Plum Village in France. Ooh, I will have to listen to it after this chat, maybe while I work out. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking at that stuff right now. So my plan is, you know, I'm going to my buddy's house, his wife and his kids, with my godson, and I'm gonna stay in one of their rooms for a little while until I can get a month-to-month, you know, rent type place, you know, a little apartment that I just have to pay monthly, so I'm not like stuck in something for a year while I look for land and try to figure out like for like a modular home, something like that. But if I do end up finding like a home that's already there on some land that I dig, you know, then maybe I'll do that too. But I think what I really want to do is actually own the land, because I don't really want to pay like property tax and stuff, you know, because that's what my grandfather did. Is he always said, own the land, you know, was always his big thing, because he had properties all over Arizona. He had a couple of properties here in California, and he was always like, own the land so that they don't own you. Claudia said, yes, on the retreats. Yay. I want to do that here in Chile. So you can come here too. Yes. Yes. Triple Moon, I am going to miss San Diego. I've lived in a few other places other than San Diego. I love it, but I love the desert too. So we'll see. And I used to spend my summers in the desert, so I want to go back. All right, so there's the link to that awesome song by Plum Village with the monks of Plum Village. Oh, from the sisters at Plum Village. So definitely check it out. I'm going to check it out after the chat. Lisa said, sounds like Arizona is a great fit for you. I think so. Jezebel said, maybe you find the perfect place in a week. The universe is prepping you already. I feel that. I feel like everything so far is kind of going smoothly. So I know that I'm headed in the right direction. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you so much. I have not watched the series Outlander. What is it about? Curious. So my job, okay, so some of you guys were asking if I was going to continue like doing teaching in Arizona. So with my job, I have always loved working with kids. Like that's a no doubt. Like I love kids. I love little kids and I love teenagers. I think I love teenagers better working with them because they're at such a transitional, moment in a lot of their lives. My freshmen and my seniors trying to, figure things out. And I've always just liked talking, having like an actual chit chat where, they can feel heard. And it's not, and that's what I've always loved about teaching was number one, I've never liked the curriculum. I've never liked the structure of the school. I've always wanted more creativity. I've always wanted kids to be able to express themselves more. And the current structure that at least our district and what we're in, I think it doesn't do a great job at promoting creativity, self-expression, a love of learning, because I think that there's like so much of like, you must do this, and it can be overwhelming for many kids that it turns them off to learning, I think, when we should really be getting them excited about reading books and not, making it a drag, and excited about writing out your if that's something that you end up really liking to do, a love of writing, instead of feeling like it was some chore, So I do want to get out of teaching. I had gotten into it, and I originally liked it, but then I became, I don't know, I just didn't like how it was set up and how, it was structured with kids, but I really loved the kids, which is why I stayed. And also the people pleasing thing. Everybody was like, oh, well, you can't leave because you got great benefits and you get summers off and da 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 da. And that would be a really dumb move if you left your very stable job, And so I listened to them, and even though I was very unhappy what I was doing, the only joy I had was actually just being with my students and listening to them talk, just like outside of what I was teaching them. And that's why I loved coaching so much. Number one, I love track and field. Always will. I love working out, and I love helping them to, have a love of exercise, that it can be a lot of fun. And I really just got to hang out and talk to them that way. And that's always been my favorite thing. So I have decided, that the teaching thing was more for other people than it really was for me. Not to say that I'm not a teacher anymore, because I think all of us, if you think about it, we're all students and teachers, regardless of what credentials we hold, right? What state credentials we hold. So obviously I still teach online. I have my Mayan astrology course. Like I'm still a teacher. And I still want to do like teaching, which is what I already do, like on my YouTube channel, like everything. Like I'm just a teacher at my core. But do I have to be in a public education system? No, I don't have to be a teacher, So I don't have a job in mind yet, other than just focusing 100% on kittens, weights, and tarot. And that's all I've always wanted to do. And I always felt that there was such a huge block in kittens, weights, and tarot because my fear of leaving a stable job. I felt that it was creating more blocks than it was helping me. And so I feel like I just know that when I remove that block and I'm 100% focused on what I do here. I do my readings, I make things, I, have my, my witchy practice, I teach my online school. All those things bring me absolute joy. And like, would I love to continue high school coaching? Sure. I mean, I'd probably go to one of the local high schools and like see if I can coach, because I love that. I like genuinely love it. But yeah, so here I am leaving my hometown, leaving my long-term relationship, leaving my babies who I love to death, leaving my whole what I used to know. And I'm just going out. I'm going out to Arizona because I know it's where I'm meant to be. And I'm not scared. And I know that probably sounds crazy. I'm not scared at all, actually. I have zero fear. I'm like, I know I'm going to be taken care of by the universe because I just know in my heart, and I know I can't really explain that to people. Like, people like logically are like, are you crazy? Like, you're just gonna up and move and not have a job in mind? I'm like, yeah, I do have a job. I have kittens, weights, and tarot. That is my job. And I'm going to be fine. And I just know that I will. So that's how it will be. And so mote it be. Okay, let me see. Let me go back here. You guys had a lot of comments. Silver Star, talking about the Outlander. She's in Scotland and she steps through a portal at Stonehenge and she goes back in time. Oh, that sounds like awesome. Yeah, it is a huge change. Thank you so much, Silver Star. Billy, yes, students in the School of Life, for sure. Teaching the collective, yes. Silver Star was binge watching that whole new series. Well, maybe I will go binge watch it. Billy said maybe a private tutor. Yes, we could. I mean, you never know. Like, I've been asking my higher self, I've been asking my guides, just point me in the right direction and I'll do it without fear. I'll go do it and present me with some options that are for my best and highest good and where I can make the biggest impact, and I'll do it, So that's all I've been asking. Definitely experience shapes us. I do feel like I'm following a soul path for sure. Lisa said, thank you for sharing. I was always curious about teaching in public schools. I feel like so many doors are opening for you. I feel that too. Exactly. Triple Moon said, I got blockages on my channel because I work full time. I see where you're coming from. Exactly. And Angie, hello. Claudia said, this is why I left teaching 4 years ago and I was able to grow our studio business and create the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses. See, that's what I'm talking about, Claudia. Like, it's like, there was a couple of people that I talked to when I let them know, like, this is what I'm going to do. Not because I wanted them to sway me in a different direction, because I know exactly what I want to do and I'm not going to be swayed. I just like sharing because that's what I do as a Gemini, and they're like, oh, well, that's like, don't you think that's a little reckless and scary? Like, what about da 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 da? And I'm like, it's going to be fine. Don't know what else to tell you. It's going to be fine. And I know it's not going to be like sunshine and rainbows and everything's perfect now. Obviously, I'm going to have my struggles along the way. But I think that when you're struggling, doing something that you love to do, the struggle is less difficult, in my opinion. Michelle says, that's so amazing. Lady Knight, really amazed by your story and experience. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are all amazeballs. Seriously, you're my family. You're my fam. Molly said, as a kid, I wanted to be a teacher, but realized it was what my mom wanted and not me. I live in LA working for TV shows, which is or Louisiana or Los Angeles, working for TV shows, which is what I wanted. Recently, I think about being a homeschool teacher though, and I think that our paths, they're not very linear, that they flow, just like I teach with Mayan astrology, everything is in flow. And who knows, maybe you'll be a homeschool teacher instead. And that would be your next adventure. Um, Surian said, thank you for sharing your personal experience. You're very welcome. Maybe if I have kids in the future, but also listening to your own intuition is key. Exactly. We can take in opinions, we can take in people's thoughts, but you really, really have to rely on your intuition, your higher self. All right, Angie's been binge watching The Outlander. When I was sick on sick leave after surgery, it was a wonderful series, and keep the historical events and the costumes are divine and right on point. I'm gonna check it out. Maybe not right now because I'm a little busy moving. Maybe when I get to my buddy's house, maybe as a family we'll all go watch The Outlander on TV. Sarian said, anyone watch The Discovery of Witches? It's an AMC Plus. It's based off the books. Ooh, I'm gonna have to start creating a watch list of stuff now. Thank you, thank you. Blaise said, if 2020 taught us anything, it's that we still have to take stock, and it is where we are and what we are doing, as what we are and where we are doing and working for us. I think a lot of people are going through something very similar. I think so too. Lady Night still has this journey ahead, and seeing you tackle it helps to give you the courage. Hey, man, dude, if I can do it, you can do it for sure. Oh, Lisa has fallen down the Bridgerton hole. Dude, my best friend in Belgium, she has fallen down that hole as well. She has a crush on the Duke. She says, and actually, you know what? I will say that the guy that plays the Duke, what's his name? Duke something. He's not bad looking, not bad. Moon Chariot, hello. Let's see, was able to look at the chat. I'm gonna be in and out of the house, but just wanted to say hello. All right. Hey, Timothy. Yes, moving can be stressful. So thank you so much. Oh, Duke of Hastings. Yes, the Duke of Hastings is a rather good looking chap. So yeah. Yeah, I've just been, as far as moving goes, I'm just trying to do piece by piece in the house. Don't want to make it too stressful. Don't want to miss anything. I still have to pack up my classroom too. So I think obviously I'm gonna start doing that this week, piece by piece in the classroom. And yeah. It's like sad and happy at the same time. Michelle said, I listened to the books, loved them. I tried to watch the series, but I was so invested on how I heard the readers sound and my own imagination of them, I found it difficult to watch. I will still try. That happens to me too. Like if I ever listen to like an audiobook or something, and then there's like a series that comes out, but you got so like a different image of that person, that character, and how they sounded, just created something else in your head, and now like you're looking at it differently, and you're like, I don't know, for some reason it's like a hard transition. Thank you so much. Oh, Jezebel inhaled it in 2 days. Oh, okay, all right, that's all right. Molly said, when you first said all your decks are tucked away, it sounded like you were moving. Good energy to you going forward. Thank you. Yeah, so my decks are all in their little cubbies. So I'm just gonna like cover the top of them nice and secure, and I'm basically going to take just a few decks with me. So I'm just probably, this is that one, when we have those VRs where they're like, if you could be on a deserted island and could only take 5 decks, what would they be? This is one of those cases, you guys. I'm only going to be able to take a handful of decks that are on my physical person, when I go to my friend's house. My rest of my decks are going to be in storage. So when the storage containers get dropped off over there, we're finding like a cheaper storage unit so I can unload, and everything's just basically going to be in storage until I get my house. So this is the time. What 5 decks will you take with you? So I should ask, if you were going to Arizona and leaving your life behind, what 5 decks would you take? Oh my goodness. Oh. And thank you guys. You guys like brought up my mood, because I was like a little Um, you know, I've been in an emotional state, and you guys make me happy. You guys bring up my mood. I feel much lighter. Thank you, thank you. Books are always better. Side note, why have I not watched Bridgerton? I don't know. Molly, you gotta watch Bridgerton. Seriously. Let's see. Triple Moon would take most in trunks. Yeah, the Flower Oracle. Exactly. I love that one too. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna take my Wally's World with me. I'm gonna have my Victorian Flower Oracle with me because those are the two I created. I'm going to have my Star Power Tarot because that's like my soul deck. I decided I think I also want to take this one with me, and then I have to take some of the decks that I use for my client readings. So I need those, and just in case, you know, I've got to do some readings on the go. So I'm gonna bring those too. But everything else has got to go into storage. Most everything's got to go into storage. I'm trying to pare down. So some things I'm like, you know what, I don't think I really need this. And like some stuff, it's like, I can get that in Arizona. I don't think I need to travel with it. So yeah, so I'm like trying to purge stuff because, you know, houses, you accumulate a lot. Sirhan's like, I love when you do the voice. Thank you. You guys are amazeballs. It got to take a few boxes of decks. I agree. Retha said, oh, thank you, thank you. I will definitely keep you guys in the loop. You know, I'll probably end up making more vlog type videos. I mean, I'll be still keep them, you know, about tarot and spirituality, because like, how is my life not about tarot and spirituality? I mean, like, that just is my life. Like my witchcraft, like that is my life. So obviously I'm still going to be talking about that stuff, but I do want to do more vlog. Like, here's where I am now. Like, here's my friend's family. Like, I was thinking of incorporating the boys into like maybe helping with some of the readings, especially Tamron. He just turned 19. I can't believe that boy's 19 now. But he loves tarot, so I was thinking maybe he could do some readings with me on, you know, in my videos. I think that'd be kind of cool. Show you guys maybe my house when I get it. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Lisa said, decks bring me so much comfort, books and crystals. Yeah, I gotta pack up my books. Gotta pack up my crystals. Dude, I had to pack up my candles yesterday. I had no idea the amount of candles I have. I could literally light up a town. I'm not joking. I was like, oh, I have a lot of candles. Oh, who knew? And all the colors. So some haven't even been used yet. I'm like, I have a lot of candles. So I have 2 large boxes of candles. I mean, the boxes are like this, but I mean, it's a lot of candles. Excuse me. Billy asked if I use the Bach flower remedies. I used to actually really dive into the Bach flower remedies, but not so much now. Now it's more of, because I'm more of like a green witch, so I just kind of do my own, mostly working with my roses, and I'm gonna miss my roses, you guys, my rose bushes. So I'm trying to save as many of the petals and dry them out as possible so that I continue at least using their energy when I'm in Arizona until I can get my own rose bushes out there. We'll see if the roses survive in Arizona. Sai is wondering if I have some savings stashed away for unexpected expenses and emergencies. I do, actually. I've always been very good with money, so I'm good. I'm more than good. Lisa said vlogs for the voice. Tara goes to Arizona. Exactly. Yeah, dude, that'll be my vlogs. It's the Tara goes to Arizona. What's happening now? Annette said packing makes me realize how many things. Yes, I'm like, why do I have so much stuff? Like, where did all this stuff come from? Yeah, so many possibilities ahead, Retha. Yeah, it's sad. It's bittersweet. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. Billy said, I so love crystals and card deck books and art to help me through the noise. Yes, it helps to definitely calm energy, especially the crystals. Um, Molly tries to be minimal in many ways, but moving really brings out my collector hoarder side, but it's a good opportunity to rid stuff. Me too. I like to be very minimalistic, but as I'm going through things, I'm like, okay, well, this has just kind of been sitting here. I could probably let that go now because I want to travel light. I want to be as light as possible. Triple Moon said, your roses, oh no, for your cream, you might need to make a greenhouse for them. I'm thinking so. I still have enough petals stashed away that I can still continue to make my Goddess of the Rose beauty salve for a little while. It's on my Etsy shop if you guys want to check it out. It's made of my roses. Um, so I still have a lot of the petals, and I could probably make those for a little while. But I'm definitely going to have some rose bushes. So yes, possibly like a little greenhouse, little something. I need roses in my life because that is like my whole like practice revolves around roses and love and all that stuff. So um, let's see. Billy said she's a fellow planner girl. She's gonna have an oh shoot fund. Of course, of course. Oh, you guys like it when I make my goofy voices. Nice. Dude, Butterfly, I'm gonna be at the Tucson Gem Show like you won't believe. Like, I'm gonna have primo access for sure. Amanisha's mom is a retired teacher. Yeah, there's a lot of, I'm surrounded by retired teachers. Like, my stepmom just retired as a professor. My Brian's mother was a teacher. She retired after like 38 years. His best friend's parents, like they were teachers. Like I'm surrounded by retired teachers. Billy said I'm gonna have to move too. So I am. Oh, so you are also going through the process. Oh, okay, cool beans. Um, so not moving this year. Gonna take this year to sort stuff. Sounds good. You can save them. I don't freeze my roses. I dry them out and then I harvest the petals or the rose hips. Retha, dude, roses are the bomb. So yeah, I have never frozen them before, but maybe that's something I could do. Yes, Gem Show 2022 party. Jezebel said, I think you can get some very hardy roses that will be able to grow in Arizona. I think roses in some form grow all over the world. I think so too. Because if I remember correctly, when I used to spend my summers in the high desert with my grandparents, I think my grandmother had a yellow rose bush. So yeah, I know it'd be obviously a different, what's it, phylum or whatever of roses, but yeah, I think I can find some for that climate. I'm pretty sure. Dude, if you had me narrating audiobooks, that'd be the weirdest audiobooks ever. um, yeah, it's the Gem Show is delayed. I'm like really bummed about that. Billy said, don't you have any restrictions on movement out there? In the UK, we are in our third lockdown. No travel other than work or food. I've not been out since last March. No, we don't have, we're not really any travel restrictions. It's just, they just want people to like try and continue to be safe. So like make sure that you're maintaining social distance, make sure that you're wearing a mask, when you are around other people. But our governor just reopened the outdoor dining thing, and so we're I think our restrictions are just kind of like letting up, and so and where my buddy is in Phoenix, he says it's kind of like I don't know, like it doesn't really feel like there's really like restrictions. He says that everybody just kind of like keeps to themselves. If you're around in a group of people, I mean, they wear their mask, but other than that, they're like, I don't know. Yeah, Arizona is pretty open. This is all meet up at the Gem Show in Arizona. Dude, let's do that. You guys want to do that? I don't know if any of you guys maybe when the Gem Shows open back up, it'll probably be next year. But since I'll be in Arizona, I mean, you guys want to go to the Tucson Gem Show with me? You guys I mean, that kind of sounds like it'd be fun. Guys could fly out, you could drive out. We would have like a huge meetup. That sounds amazing. I'm just saying. And if I had a property by then that could like, I don't know, you guys want to come party on my dirt property? Like, you guys want to come out to my little dirt patch? um, she can drive. I think in the UK because, oh, that's right. You guys got a new strain out there. Silver Star says, when it opens up again, they would be so much fun. Yes. Billy said, as an empath, I want to put barriers up when I went to the crystal shop. Otherwise, it was like a room full of kids all shouting at once. I tune in too easily at sometimes. Billy's like, totally film that. I will, for sure. Annette said they are scheduled to open up the gem show in a couple of months. Oh, really? Really? Well, I don't know if I'll have like my spending funds since I'm probably going to be spending on a property. So, but I'm still going. I'm still going. Okay, so you guys think that that would be a lot of fun? Then heck yeah, let's do this. Sounds like you're planning a barn raising. Yeah, dude. Forget Burning Man. Yes, we're going to Terraland. Dude, let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna go to Tara goes to Arizona. What's this, Burning Woman then? I don't know, not Burning Man, Burning Woman, because technically it's gonna be really hot in Arizona. I'm technically burning. So Burning Woman 2022. Or if the travel restrictions and everything gets let up later this year, Burning Woman in Arizona 2021 summer. Tara goes to Arizona. It gets hot. And in today's episode, Tara gets hot. It was a hot one in Arizona. Oh my God, we could call it Burning Sage. Burning Sage 2021. We should do this. Dude, we got to do this. I film the gem show. I would love to see all the pretty crystals, even just to stare and look at them. Of course, I will do that. I will film that. So, yeah, we could call it Burning Woman. We could call it Burning Sage. Burning Sage. Tara goes to Arizona 2021. Oh, see, crystals weren't the only thing Tara picked up at the show. Just the sage. Just hold on. Well, this isn't really sage, but just. Oh my gosh. And then I could talk like, you guys ever watch like Jeffree Star, you know, like as his like makeup stuff? I just like walk around. It's like, hello, ding. Welcome to Burning Sage. We're in the desert now. Welcome to my dirt patch. We're now on fire. Oh my gosh. Billy's like, babe, when was the last time you slept? This is taking a turn. I haven't gotten much sleep lately. I'll be honest. Saren's like, you guys are great. And it's like, this sounds awesome, Burning Sage. Silverstar said, weird question. Since you mentioned it, do any of you get really hot when you go into metaphysical shops? Started happening to me, and I feel like I'm having hot flashes. Okay, so whenever I am tapping into a lot of energy at once, I get hot. Like when I pull cards for you guys, I start sweating. Like it's kind of gross, but it's just like how I know I'm really tapping in to a lot of energy. I get really hot. I get physically like, my skin gets hot. I feel hot. Moon Magic, hello. Jezebel said, where is Arizona compared to where you are now? I know nothing about the US. So Arizona is like 400 where I'm going to Phoenix is about almost 500 miles away from me. So it's kind of a drive. It's like 400 and some miles or whatever. So I think that's a 6-hour drive. 4 to 6. Yeah, 4 to 6 hours from Spring Valley to Phoenix. It's kind of far. Like to cross into Arizona is about an hour, but to get to Phoenix is like, or no, it's a couple of hours actually. No, scratch that. It's a couple of hours to get to the border of Arizona, which I would do sometimes because there's a Cracker Barrel there, and Cracker Barrel has the best country food when I'm craving some country food. And we don't have that here where I live, at least like in my general vicinity. And the closest place is just going across the Arizona border. Oh, it's going to be so, I'm going to have to work out a lot in Arizona because we're going to have Cracker Barrels. Yeah, that's good. Chicken, fried chicken. Oh, and the pancakes. Oh, oh my goodness. Let's see. Rita said, yes, Jeffrey, welcome back to Burning Sage. LOL, this is some quality red dirt right here. San Diego, California has ocean, beaches, weather is good. Yeah. Arizona is definitely dry. My hair is going to be very frizzy. With all these changes, have you looked at your card of the year? My card is the, actually, no, wait, I forgot. I think, by the way, forgive me because my brain's a little fried. I've been a little stressed. I can't remember much right now. Oh my gosh, how do I not remember? My brain really is fried. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up again because I forgot my card of the year. Who knows? It's probably like the forgetful card. It's the stress card. It's the my brain doesn't work right now card, and I'm, my goodness. Butterflies, I can smell something similar to burnt sage when I go to those places lately. And well, like around where I live, we actually do have sage. So when it gets really hot, it does smell like burning sage. It's actually interesting. Moon Magic grew up in Phoenix. Miss it so much. Live in Virginia now. Well, I'm going out to Phoenix, man. Annette said 5 hours from San Diego to Phoenix. Yeah, so yeah, it was right around there. Yeah, so yeah, it's a little bit of a drive. Billy said Phoenix moment, much growing your new wings. Yes. Oh, yes, Syrian. We were going to do a spread together. Let's do that. I got my notebook. Rita said, OMG, Cracker Barrel's hash brown casserole. And the chicken fried chicken, the hash brown casserole. Oh my goodness. Jezebel's like, and no coastline in Arizona, but there are mountains. And you can go out into some really pretty mountains, especially when you go out to like the high desert. Like I was learning about like the Prescott area and stuff. When you go out there, like beautiful, beautiful mountains. A lot of vegetation actually up there in the high desert. You wouldn't think so in the desert, but it's very green when you get up there in the mountains. Said, ugh, nice not to feel alone. Yes. Molly said, yeah, have your cards been guiding you to moving for a while? It has. And I have been reluctant to listening to them because I knew how scary and how like difficult it was going to be. And now I'm not scared anymore. And it was just the difficult part. Oh my gosh, somebody's feelings are going to get hurt. I don't like hurting people's feelings. There's going to be a lot of change. Change is very difficult for me. And it was more that type stuff. But as far as like fear of what I'm doing next, zero. Like I can tell you, I'm not lying through these teeth, zero fear. And that's kind of odd for me because although I do things that many people would consider like scary, it's not that I'm not scared. Like I do things even though I am scared, but I do them anyway. But this is like the first time I'm like, you know what? I'm not scared. I'm totally cool. I'm cool with it. Annette said we have desert sage and tons of creosote. Ooh. Oh, the desert sage. Yeah, I like I said, I used to spend my summers in the high desert in Ridgecrest, actually, here in California. I just miss the desert so much. It's where my little heart is. I feel a weird magical feeling when I'm in those shops, especially when I can smell candy incense types, like the smell of number 8, the fruity candy smells. Ooh, triple moon. Syrian said, you remember we did a reading together and the tower card was pulled last year. Yes, that has been my card over and over and over again. I would say it's actually my card of the year. Is the tower. It is the tower. It's been the tower. But I also called in the tower, if you guys remember, like it was like 2 years ago. I said I was ready for a tower moment after working with Callie, and all these cogs and wheels started going into place, and my tower moment came, and I was the one who had to make the tower moment. I was the tower. I am the tower. And I had to, and I think I was not ready to embrace being the tower myself. But I'm okay. I'm okay now. I mean, a lot of shadows to work on, but I'm okay. Billy said, what energy do you resonate with most, the mountains, the forest, or the coast? So I resonate with most the desert, and then after that, it would be the mountains, foresty mountains, and then the coast. Let's see. Silver Star said, I learned how to figure out how to find your personal year in numerology. We add your birthday with the month and date, then you add what year we are in. So for example, 3/28/2021 equals 9. Yes. So since my brain isn't working right now, does anybody want to do a little quick add of 6/10/2021 so I can remember my card of the year, because my brain just doesn't work right now. Sarian said, the tower card really did affect a lot of people, including me. Yeah, I think we were all affected in a lot of different ways, but it's to help, I truly believe, for us to find power within ourselves, to work through shadows, to heal, to come out better and stronger on the other side. I truly believe that. Triple Moon, you do remember that video. Jezebel said, so many people have the tower as their card for the year last year. So much personal power called in. Exactly. The tower is good. Yeah, Lisa, I mean, when you can embrace that archetype, like I am the tower, I think that you can make some great changes. Like I said, me a year ago I would not be in the confidence to be the tower, but now I'm okay. I mean, it was really hard, don't get me wrong. Let's see, Annette said there are a lot of vortices here in Arizona. You do get a bit dizzy. That, yes, I do know about that. We have one here that my home is plopped on here, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find some vortex somewhere. So my birth month and date, it's June 10th. So you would just go 6/10/2021, and I think you would find my card. Billy said, unrelating to tarot, but when you're struggling, I take 365 times your age, and you just know how many days you have to get through so far, which can help feel encouraged. Wow, that's cool. Triple Moon said, I am Temperance. Silver Star says she thinks she got a 3. Oh, really? Let's see. Molly said, so if my birthday is April 28th and the year is 2021, that equals 19, which equals 1? Yeah, so it could be a 10, or you could do a 1, technically, if you wanted to keep simplifying it. So it would be the 10 card or the 1 card. Okay, so Tanya is also saying it's a 3. All right, so then I'll do have a 3. Ooh. That is my card. That's right. I did a whole journaling on this. Like, you know how when you have a lot of stress, your brain doesn't work? I totally forgot I was like journaling my card of the year. Oh my goodness. Moon Chariot said you're the Hanged Man this year, or 12/3 is the Hanged Man and Empress. So either one. It could be both as well. So yeah, Because I like to sometimes look at the double digit, you know, if it's within the major arcana or the simplified version. So I think it's both. I think it's the hangman and the empress, empress, because not only am I now looking at life from a different angle, and almost feeling suspended in a way, because it's like, what's next? You know, I'm just kind of like waiting for the what's next. But also the empress, because I'm doing a lot of self-care already this year. So definitely. Yes, and I am a life path 8, so I am the strength card, like my actual like life card. That's the strength card for me. Butterfly is having a death card year. Ooh, ooh. Shadow City is January 30th. Oh, that's right. Today is your birthday. I almost forgot. Oh, we have to sing you happy birthday. Give me a second. Tanya is a 6 this year. So your birthday and the present year? Yes. Michelle has the death card this year, as well as, oh, it's the same as Butterfly Love Child. Yeah. Stress gives us poo brain. You just watched Finn and Jake Adventure Time series. We'll get the reference too. So Chantal, hey, I'm doing okay. I'm doing much better now that I'm like talking to everybody. Oh, the double digit could be good for looking at the shadow side too. Definitely. Molly is asking you guys, the 10 in the majors, isn't that the wheel card? If my brain is not too foggy. Wow, my brain's not working. I'm not remembering my majors at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the wheel. And actually 9 endings and beginnings. Very cool. It says, I've heard of brain fog, but that's a new one. Triple Moon got the 15 to make a 6. Yes, the wheel of fortune. So yeah, okay. Shadow City, I gotta sing you happy birthday. And then I think we need to make a little spread that's gonna help like all of us. I think I got a little theme in mind. What you think? Okay, so Shadow City, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Shadow City. Happy birthday to you. So yes, Shadow City, there you go. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's do this spread. Let's do it to, because I know that we're all going through some big stuff. Shadow City said, how does one calculate the life number of their tarot number? So you basically take your birthday, or your birth month, your birthday, and your birth year, add it all together, and then bring it down, simplify it until you get to one number, and find out what number that is in the tarot, and that is your tarot card, your birth card. Aw, thanks, Billy. And Tanya's sending birthday blessings from Sweden. Yes, Silver Star says, and many more. Oh my goodness, I'm surprised I have any sort of singing voice right now. I've been so, you guys know. Okay, all right, so I have my little thing here. I want to do, I think, because I feel we're all going through some big changes right now, right? Some people are moving. Some people are leaving relationships. Some people are leaving their jobs. Some people are moving away from certain shadows. Some people are healing certain things, so they're moving away from disease. There's a lot of things that we're moving on from. So I think I want this to be a moving on spread. So the Fool's Walk, let's call it. Silver Star says, yep, I'm the Hierophant and Temperance. Oh, sure is quicksand at the moment. Yes. Or the Fool's Journey. Yeah. Okay, well, let's call it Fool's Journey. Or Fool's Step, maybe? Yeah, let's go. Oh, Fool's Leap. Let's do this. Fool's Leap. Okay, I mean, it won't be too lengthy of a spread, but let's come up with some questions. Okay, I'm gonna have you guys come up with some questions. I'll put them down here. Okay, so you guys are all in different, it's a different version of you guys moving on from something and healing from something or doing something new. Fool's Transformation, I like that one too. Let's do that one, Transformation. So come up with some questions. That you would want to know, like if you were doing readings for yourself, what types of questions would you want answered? If you were taking a step that may be a little scary for you or a little difficult for you, like what are things that you guys would want to know about that step? Okay, and then and I'll write them down here. Molly said, not too important, but it's crazy how my real birthday calculates to be 37, which equals 10, or 428 is 19 and 10, which is the, interesting. Heading to Cave Creek to check out some crystals. Might lose you guys. Actually, I've heard of Cave Creek. Ooh. How will this journey affect my life? Okay. Okay, so we have that one. Excited about this spread. Always positive to move forward step by step. Where is the safe space in all of this? Okay, that's a good one. These are all going to be good. Is space in all of this? Okay. Will the videos that I'll be making here on YouTube in the future be getting more views than the videos I have now? Question for here. Or maybe how can we rephrase it to make it more like general for everybody? Maybe is the thing that you're doing now going to increase the abundance in your life than previously? So something about, is this going to help increase abundance in all areas? We might even rephrase that one. Let's see. What are we moving on from and what to look forward to? Oh, wait, hold on. I missed Moon Chariots first. What could help me leave attachments, resentments behind? Okay. What? I like that one. Actually, I like all of them. What am I saying? What are we moving on from and what to look forward to? Okay. What blessings are coming? And I think there was from Butterfly, where can I draw my courage from? What possible hang-up struggles should I be aware of? Okay, I'm searching for guidance on my next move, path, but unsure how to articulate. Maybe let's put that into actually a question: how to articulate this next phase of my life? Actually, that's a good question. How can I? Because sometimes it's hard for us to articulate, right? And I think the clearer we are on it, the clearer our journey is. So how can I articulate my next phase or chapter? Let's put chapter. All right. Back page. Yeah. Yes. Tanya says, am I in alignment with spirit? Okay, yeah. And let's make that our last one then with Tanya. Actually, I could put that down here. Am I in alignment with spirit / higher self? My HS, my higher selfie. Okay, so how many is that? Let's see, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. 10 is endings, also new beginnings, because 10 and 1 beginning. Okay, I like it. It's perfect. Okay, so tell you what, let's I have all your questions here, and I'll make sure to I'm gonna do a video next week then. We're gonna do our spread right now. Like, we're gonna do our spread because this is our spread. Shadow City's tarot number is 4. Okay. So we'll do our tarot spread here, but I'm going to do a walkthrough. Like, I do like my tarot spread walkthroughs on my channel. I'll do one for next week. And I'll mention that it was my live chat crew, like you guys, my homies in my live chat from Saturday, my Saturday crew, that came up with these questions. Like, I'm just kind of putting the spread together, but you guys are the ones that came up with the questions. I'll put a link to today's chat so that you guys all get credit for it. And then I'll put it on my blog, on my website, so kittensweightsandtarot.com. Molly said 10 is my number of the day today. Hey! Okay, so let me make sure that if I have these, I just want to make sure the wording is right. So yes, the LCC. So how will this journey affect my life? Where is safe space in all of this? Maybe how will this journey affect my life positively? I want to add some positivity in there. So positively. Okay. Then will this leap increase abundance in all areas? Will this leap be beneficial in expansion in all areas of my life? It's my life. Okay, what could help me leave attachment resentments behind? That was good. What are we moving on from, and what can we look forward to? What can we look forward to? What blessings are coming our way? Where can I draw my courage from? What possible hang-ups / struggles should I be aware of? How can I articulate my next phase or chapter? And am I in alignment with spirit / my higher self? These are perfect. So 10, ooh, how do I want to draw that? Triple moons and minus the 6 and the 8. Thank you, Billy. Yes, if you guys dug this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, my homies. What's the outcome? Well, I mean, if you're in alignment with your higher self and spirit, then the outcome is that you're in alignment. Okay, so let me put the 10. Okay, how can I draw this actually? Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, imagine if you will. This is gonna look kind of goofy until I like make something pretty, like the thumbnail that I'm gonna make for the video. Oh yes, as the last question, we could, well, you could add that in kind of with number 10, you know, that the outcome, if being in alignment with your spirit and higher self, if it's in alignment, what is the outcome? Let's do that one. Shadow City, I love all of your emojis. You're gonna need a big table for this one, yes. Exactly, take 10 numbers, pull. Okay, so I know it looks more like a music note, but when I draw it out, actually, it's gonna be the fool's leg, the fool's foot, and then like here, it's like where your next step is. So it's like taking the next step. I know it kind of looks cheesy. I guess it doesn't matter what order they're in, but this is the fool's leap and or transformation. All right. Do you guys have your cards? Because let's do our spread. I mean, you guys created it. Let's do it. Did you get the kind of lost in my figuring out my next path? That was a good question. I can't remember who posted it. Yeah, I got that one. I think that was Lisa's actually. Yeah, got that one. Okay, so let's do this. I have my Gregory Scott Tarot, and I'm gonna make a little bit of room up here. Let's make some room. Whew. Okay, gonna put that there. I can't wait to show everybody else, like make a video on your guys' spread. Like I haven't done this with you guys in a long time, but I have always loved doing that where you guys make your own spread. It's the live chat, Saturday live chat spread. You guys own it. I'm just gonna show it off. So I'll make sure that I talk about you guys being the original makers. I'm just the one doing the walkthrough, but like you guys are the creators. Okay, so do you guys have your decks? What decks do you have? I have the Gregory Scott Tarot. Again, this one is from my best friend. It's got unique imagery for the cards, actually. I dig it. It's a unique take, I think. It's my card of the year. Okay, we got the Moon Power Tarot for Surian. We have the Celestial Tarot. Nice decks. You got nice decks. Okay, let me see. I'm just grabbing my chapstick while you guys grab your decks. All right, Butterfly has the Fifth Spirit Tarot and the Threadbound Oracle. Heck yeah. Well, I mean, on the side, I think I'll have the Witch's Wisdom with me. Triple Moon wanted the Celestial Tarot. Retha is using the Way of the Panda Tarot. Ooh, just got it. Nice. Okay, We have the Light Seeker Tarot. Actually, I'm going to take out my Witch's Wisdom. I'll put those off to the side. Triple Moon is pulling from her head. Nice. No worries in that, because that's where it kind of comes from anyway. Well, our head, higher self. Oh, Billy's gotta go. Ah. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, for you guys create this safe space, this safe environment. Thank you for letting me share what's going on, and I'm always appreciative of all the love that you guys give. Like I feel all of it, and especially to Michelle for her delicious tea that I am now drinking. Okay, so here we go, you guys. Welcome to the so Billy, I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your Saturday. Have a fabulous Sunday. Have a fantastic rest of your week. And just cutting the deck in half, Billy, you leave with your card. Oh, and she's technically leaving because it's the Chariot. So there you go, Billy. There's your card. Thank you. And yeah, so Billy, if you wanted to post later on that link to the Plum Village song in the comments, I will go listen to it. I will give it a listen. All right, so Shadow City is using the Syrian Starseed Tarot. Excellent. All right, without further ado, the Saturday live chat crew created a spread called The Fool's Leap or Fool's Transformation. We dive in. They have their decks. They're ready to go. 10 questions of awesome created by these people of this awesome community. Question number 1. How will this journey affect my life positively? How will this journey affect my life positively? So remember, you guys are all on a different sort of fool's transformation or fool's leap. So this will all mean different things to different people. Okay, I know what I'm asking about. So how will this journey affect my life positively? All right, Triple Moon got the 3 of Wands. I was just thinking like Triple Moon, 3. How will this journey affect my life positively? Very nice. I got the Justice card. I mean, to me, this is finally like I see a letting go of things that no longer serve me. Like it was poisonous. Some of the stuff was toxic. Shadow City got reflection. Toxic behaviors, I think, especially on my part, if I'm doing a lot of people pleasing, a lot of not dealing maybe with certain shadows, it does end up being very toxic. It's very difficult for my energy. It's, more difficult for me to help other people. So I feel like this leap, this journey is going to affect me in a way where it's like justice is served and I'm finally being brought back into balance, where it's like, thank goodness you're finally letting some stuff go. You're finally working on your life. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pence. So we have the Knight of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups and the 6 of Thread, Stitch. We have Fixed Earth, Queen of Pentacles. Kathy literally got the Fool. How ironic. That's perfect, actually. So yeah, I like this Justice card. Nice, very nice. Okay, maybe I'll see if I can make the actual spread on the table here. Okay, you guys ready for question number 2? Then they had a second question. Their decks were ready. The question was, where is the safe space in all of this? Where is the safe space in all of this? Okay, where is the safe space in all of this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Lady Knight said, back what I miss. Lady Knight, we just created a spread. And I promise next week I'll have a video up where I'm going to do a walkthrough of the spread everybody just created. It's called The Fool's Leap. It's a 10-card spread about people's transformational journeys. Everybody's on their own little journey. Lisa said, the voice is the best. Plays montage. Okay, we got the wheel. We have the King of Cups teaching me to be more loving to myself and bring in emotional balance, and the Ace of Wands bringing back passion in my life. We have the Strength. We have the Queen of Cups and the Train. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Lovers. When I was asking that question and when I was shuffling, I felt I was being surrounded by my relatives. I could feel my grandfather's hand on my shoulder, I could feel my grandma. And you know what? This card pops up. She's literally being surrounded what feels like by spirit. I was like, that's amazeballs. But this is the Temperance card. So where's the safe space in all of this? It's basically being where I'm at and really just tuning in, which creates an alchemical change in my energy. You know, if my energy is like, woo-hoo-hoo, all the other things that I got to do because I'm moving and, you know, I'm changing my job and all of that, you know, when I just like basically sit with myself and I can tap in and feel like I just felt my grandparents behind me, that is my safe space because that's what really transmutes my energy positively. So very nice. Lady Knight said, okay, missed the first card. Second card is the Tower. Whee! Kathy said, ugh, Hermit, my stalker. Triple Moon just got the chills. Tanya said, Earth, 10 of Pentacles, and Mars. Ooh, Tower. She Walks in Beauty said, feel major ancestors' energy today. Seriously, I've actually been feeling that since I woke up. Okay. So hold on. I'm just making sure I'm doing it like my little spread here. Okay, so that's part of the leg. Okay, the third question is the other part of the leg. Okay. Question number 3. Will this help increase? Hold on. Let me make sure. I don't think I wrote this correctly. Oh, will this be beneficial in expansion in all areas of my life? Will this beneficially help my expansion? There we go. I'm like, how do I write this? Will this beneficially? Oh, sorry. I'm like reversing my words. My syntax is all out. Will this expansion help me beneficially in all areas of my life? It would help if my syntax was correct. Okay, will this expansion help me beneficially in all areas of my life? So this new like thing. Let's see, Michelle said the first card was the Knight of Swords reversed. Second card was the Knight of Pentacles. Triple Moon just got the Fool. Silver Star got the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands. I got feeling victorious in my spiritual practice, bring myself home when I meditate. Very nice. Okay, so will this expansion help me beneficially in all areas of my life? Ooh, here we go. What do we have? We have the King of Wands. Nice. He's like, heck yeah. He's like, you're going to start seeing things moving faster than you ever have before. Your things that you really love to do, people that you're trying to bring into your life, like just like rapid fire. So this expansion is definitely very good. Hold on. Michelle got the Seven of Pentacles. Butterfly got the Page of Wands, the Teacher. Lady Knight got the Knight. Lady Knight got the Knight. Knight of Swords. Yes, be more daring. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Two of Orbs reversed. Feel what's coming in on this new journey will bring me peace. We got the Seven of Cups. We have the reversed Page of Wands. Molly's like, my internet's being funky. So I'll do this spread later with the Modern Witch. Okay, no worries. And I'm also going to post it on my blog and on my channel next week. So, all right, Moon Chariot, gotta go get your teen girl in the hospital. She's fine now, but had a breakdown yesterday. Please send us some good juju. I will. We're going to do a big healing. So after we finish doing our spread here, we're going to have a massive healing at the end of our live chat, and I'll make sure some is sent your way as well for you and your daughter. So yes, much love. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope your daughter has a great rest of her day. Okay, let's see. Wow, I like that though. I like that it's the King of Wands. This new expansion, this new space that I'm in, help me beneficially in all areas. But that's good. I like it. Silver Star said Seven of Pentacles. Excuse me, and the Ten of Pentacles. No worries, Chantal. And like I said, I'm gonna with like doing a walkthrough of the spread on my channel, I'll make sure that I link today's Saturday chat too, so that people can see you guys creating the spread yourselves. All right, question number 4. What could help me leave attachments and or resentments behind? So what could help me leave attachments and or resentments behind? We have the Four of Swords. Ooh, what can help me leave attachments and or resentments behind? I also got the Swords. I got the Two of Swords. What I'm getting with that is every time something brings me some mental distress, some mental discomfort, and I start stressing out, I really need to pause, take a think about where that's actually coming from. Is it beneficial for me to even have this jumbling around in my brain? That's actually how I leave the attachments and the resentments behind, because sometimes it's all based in just a buildup of stuff, and I have to just realize that, you know what, this is not mine anymore to keep. I release this. I don't want this energy anymore. I don't want these thoughts anymore. I release these thoughts. These thoughts are not mine. These feelings are not mine. Because oftentimes, as Billy was saying before, as an empath, you pick up other people's stuff. And definitely, since Brian and I are, going through a healing process right now, I believe we're picking up each other's stuff. And a lot of the stuff that I feel and I think about, I realize is a lot of his stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be vice versa too. So. We have the Magician, we have the Reverse Lovers, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands, walking towards stability and following the heart. We have Eridanus, Five of Pence. Yes, 100, I'm on the same journey with that, carrying us just my own weight, exactly. So what could help me leave these attachments and resentments behind is actually tuning into what is mine and what is not. Word up. Word up. All right, we have the Page of Cups reversed. Reverso. We have the Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Gardens. Launch all that corked up BS from the past into the sun. You know what's yours. Nurture it. I love that. I think my last sentence actually made me see the reading in full. Very nice. And that's nice too about like typing out your comments, because you can actually like go back and like reflect and be like, oh. Silver Star got the King of Wands and the Hermit. Man, I'm so tempted to have some sugar right now. I do not need sugar in my life. Let's see what our next question is. Question number 5. What are we moving away from, and what are we looking forward to? I feel like that's a two-parter. I feel like I should pull 2 cards. Oh, Lisa has to go. We'll play it back later. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing your question for our awesome spread. Shadow City is like, Syrian Tarot has huge cards. Triple Moon says, it's actually hard pulling from your head because you don't want to pick cards. You just like, I try to make my mind blank. You know, and I think sometimes that is hard too, when you're just like, what card is coming up? Ooh, okay, well, there's my first card. Let me pick that up for you guys. Okay. So what am I moving away from? And then I'm going to pull actually from my Witch's Wisdom. What am I moving for? What can I look forward to? So what can I look forward to? Oh, really? Thanks. Lady Knight said, moving away from the Ten of Swords, word. Moving towards the Queen of Wands, yes, please. Shadow City, my first is alchemy. Ooh. Okay, check this out, you guys. What am I moving on from? I'm moving on from the Ace of Swords. So I'm moving on from something, this just being something that's been rattling around in my head. You know, it's a, I think I want to do this. I don't know. I think, you know, it's all think, you know, and it wasn't quite put into action yet. What am I moving forward to, or what can I look forward to? Death, Samhain. So I can look forward to freaking transformation of epic proportions. I'm looking forward to that, actually. Moving from the Ten of Swords, the Seer, moving towards the Ten of Pentacles, the Festival. I love the 2 10s. That's perfect. Number 5, Knight of Wands. Moving away from the Knight of Wands. Yes, new transformation for sure. I like that. Moving on from just like a thought or idea to actual freaking transformation. That's amazeballs. Totally amazeballs. Reverse Knight of Wands, 5 of Wands. Ooh. Sorry for the yawning. Towards Dream Space, the extra card in the deck. Oh. Ace of Pentacles, new financial opportunity. Oh my goodness. I'll dig it. You guys made an awesome spread. You guys are awesome spread makers. Okay, let's see. What am I gonna? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my Gregory Scott Tarot here. What blessings are coming your way? Oh, we got Fire, 10 of Wands, then Taurus, the Hierophant, or Hierophant. Shadow City said my second is Transition. Oh, okay, very similar. So what blessings are coming our way? Blessings coming our way today because the darkness can't stay. So what blessings are coming our way? Ooh, okay. What blessings are coming? A freaking new adventure. A fun new adventure. Look how many colors of like solar plexus and sacral chakra, just sunshine energy. This is the star, hopefully. That's perfect. I'm gonna put that under there now. Doot. I like it. Blessings coming our way. I love that Two of Wands. That's a beautiful card too. We have the Eight of Wands, we have the Page of Swords, the Mountain, Enduring Lessons, and then the Reverse of Guidance, the Seven of Pentacles. Triple Moon also got the Star. Very nice. Very cool cards, you guys. Just giving these an extra good shuffle. Chose the cards before we started. Ooh. That's a cool way of doing it, Triple Moon. Atanya got the Hydra, 4 wands. I just love looking at these cards. They're so beautiful. Okay, are we ready then for number 7? Where can I draw my courage from? Actually, you know what? I want to use my Witch's Wisdom. I don't know. I felt like I need to use this one. Where can I draw my courage from? Loving this journey so far. I can't wait. High Priestess. Okay. Where can I draw my courage from? Ooh, this card. From my Divine Masculine is where I can draw a lot of my courage from. You know, I think that I've been doing a lot of work on my my feminine and my masculine, and I feel like the masculine is in a different place than it was before. And so I think before, the masculine may have put me into a fear-based place, whereas now it's working in tandem with my divine feminine, not perfectly, but like a lot easier, a lot more easily. So I feel like I can now draw courage from this place instead of fear. Yes, masculine energies. We have the Ace of Cups. I feel like a big heart chakra expansion. Ace of Cups, Knight of Pence, from what I'm trying to manifest. Two of Wands. I missed you guys, Triple Moon. Shadow City said a reverse of indigo. Surian got follow through card from the Sacred Creator Oracle. Butterfly got the Hierophant, and the end, cord cutting, guidance of elders. Nice. And people are talking about a lot of like, was it Lisa? Ancestral energy, like today. I like this. Very nice. Okay. All right. Oh, and then we have Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune. Very cool. Have some water on that too. Yes, loving this new journey. And this is like my sparkling mineral water. So I'm sorry if it makes me kind of burpy. Okay. Alrighty. Question number 8. What possible hangups or struggles should I be aware of? You know, I won't be aware of these things. What possible hangups or struggles should I be aware of? That's a good question. You guys had great questions. What possible hangups or struggles should I be aware of? Okay, let's give these a little shuffle. 8 of Swords, be cutting out Silver Star says, Queen of Swords, tapping into my sister sign Libra and using discernment moving forward. Sarian got the Four of Pence. Triple Moon, we both got the Queen of Swords. So yeah, what possible hangups or struggles should I be aware of? I got the Page of Swords. So I am in my head quite a lot. I mean, I'm an air sign. I have a lot of air in my chart. I'm like an airhead. Three of Cups. There's just a lot of mental activity that goes on with me. It's just like a never ending, it's like I don't know, it's like a little circus, you know, that's all that goes on in my brain, like all the time. We have the Five of Orbs. We have a Libra Moon, King of Pentacles. With the Page, you know, Page being a much like younger minded person, not really knowing how to deal with one's chaotic thinking, I think that a possible hang up or struggle that I might have to stay aware of is that I tend to spiral out in my brain. I tend to I keep everything up here sometimes, and I need to continue to express it, either through writing, talking, singing, whatever it is. I need to continually remember to keep it out because this tends to get clogged up and gets a little cray-cray. So that's what I'm thinking with the Page of Swords there. We have Virgo, the Hermit, the King of Cups. Oh, the King of Cups. Oh, okay. Butterfly said the Three of Wands and the Artist, holding too stubbornly to my vision, needs to flow more organically. Triple Moon said, me too. That's why this brain fog is scaring me. I'm always thinking and I'm not able to think. Yeah, I'm a total thinker. That's all my brain does. That's also, I think, what makes me really good at a lot of my manifestation work and like working with spirit and stuff, because it's I can see things so vividly and so clearly in my mind, because that is like a really powerful talent that I have, is to see it until it feels so real, like I can think it into reality. But because this part of me is a very powerful part of me, if left to its own devices, goes a little out of control. Okay. Oh, we only have a couple cards left. Alrighty. Triple Moon is having problems with my thought process right now. I hope it's not serious and it's just sinuses. I get that from time to time. Sometimes it's my sinuses. Sometimes it's the moon phase that we're in, like seriously. Some people are affected by the retrograde, which is right now, Mercury retrograde. It could be any number of things. And it's been 2 weeks. I mean, you could always like see if you can get it checked out. Maybe have an acupuncturist or something check it out too. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be energetic. But okay, so you're gonna need an MRI. You know, I'd say be well-rounded with your approach. You know, get the MRI. Obviously, have the doctors checked out. Have like a holistic doctor maybe check it out as well. Maybe working in some meditation, even though I know that it's like brain foggy. Even if the meditation, it's all that's coming up is fog, at least it's just a time for the energy of your body to just Shadow City got Five of Orbs, mental juggle of ideas. Silver Star got the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. I have to make sure to ground myself so I don't get stuck in my head with anxiety and fear from the past, which stops you from moving forward. I like that. Okay, so here we go. Question number 9. This is our second to last question. How can I articulate the next phase or chapter of my life? So remember that sometimes it's hard to even say what we're trying to do next. This is that question. How can you articulate that then? What is the next phase or chapter of your life? Well said. Triple Moon said something with the back of my brain. I don't know. It's not normal. Well, definitely have them check it out. I mean, no hurt in that. Okay. I want to know, how can I articulate this next chapter in my life? All right. Clearance, the broomstick. This next chapter is about clearing out the old. Tear it right off the rip off the Band-Aid, I guess. Wow, this is amazing. The next chapter of my life is all about release and clearing. Oh, wow. We have the Four of Chalices, Pluto, Judgment. I like this. This is good. Nice. Okay. Rip. OMG, Mercury retrograde. Did you say Mercury Gatorade? I am going to call it the Mercury Gatorade for right now. From now on, actually. That's it, you guys. We're in Mercury Gatorade. Retha got Temperance. This journey is going good. I think so too. All right. And if you're having trouble typing, it could be the Mercury Gatorade. That Gatorade. I think I got Temperance. I got to check the paper with what paper number that is. Overrate your intuition oracle card. Ooh. That's hilarious. Mercury Gatorade. Gatorade. H2O. Gatorade. H2O. Mercury. Gatorade. Yeah, no haterade. We're not into haterade. Okay. We got the big question, y'all. And it's not my invention, heard it somewhere, but retrograde is such a tongue twister. I know. I want Mercury Gatorade. I wonder what that tastes like. All right, are you guys ready for the big question? This is the outcome question. Okay. Am I in alignment with my spirit and higher self? Thus implying, what is the outcome of this then? So, am I in alignment with my spirit / higher self, and thus trying to get aligned, or the outcome? Come on, brain. Click, click, click. The hamster is falling off the wheel. Okay, so am I in alignment with my spirit or higher self, thus giving you the outcome? So the outcome card. Gonna get that stuck in my head. 9 was Temperance. Okay. Empress and 6 of Pence. It will be a huge year of growth, and bringing balance into my life using my creativity is gonna be a thing too. Jamie's like, I've seen those Mercury lemonade memes. Nice. Lemonade. 10 is the 10 of Pence. Tanya got water, 10 of Cups. We got the 10 of Swords in there. It's like, what even? Lady Night Devil, I would like to reshuffle, please. Can I get a reshuffle? We got a lot of 10s. Sage of Chalices. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so am I in alignment with my spirit higher self? Am I in alignment with my spirit higher self? I'm going to pull the 2 cards, one from the Oracle deck and one from the Tarot deck. Ooh, and my hearing is going out in 1 year, so we got a big message coming in. It's like when my ear starts ringing. Ooh, we have the 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, it's meant to be those cards. Okay, I guess we're pulling 3 cards. All right. Am I in alignment with my spirit, my higher self? Says it's looking a good ending of old cycles and a new journey bringing in abundance. Ooh, we have Pentacle, respect, R-E-S-P-E-C-T, tell you what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, take out the P-C-P. This is C, woo. Okay, so we got respect, Aretha style. We have the sun, heck yeah. Oh, we have the star, heck yeah. King of Pentacles and manifesting, doing. Oh my gosh, am I in alignment with my spirit and my higher self? I would say that's a yes. I would say that's definitely respecting my guidance that's been coming in so that I can have hella awesome things happening. Well, if this doesn't scream yes, I don't know what does. Definitely in alignment. This is totally jam dance with you. We got the sun. Tanya's like, beautiful. This new journey is looking good. I think so. Was it do the Cabbage Patch or the Kermit? I like it. I mean, in all honesty, I know that it's difficult, like for me personally, and there is quite a bit of sadness, but I also have quite a bit of joy. And you guys have really helped to uplift me today. So thank you so much for your beautiful, wonderful selves. I hope that I can help you guys as much as like you guys help me, because you guys do a lot. I hope you know that. Lady Knight said, I drew a clarifier for the devil, 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. This is, okay, I can work with that. So you got a couple of 6s there after the devil, huh, Lady Knight? I can't wait. I got strength, the King of Pentacles, using my inner strength to move forward, creating a solid foundation. The drawing of the spread, I haven't quite I'll do it on the computer later, but it's really just like a foot. It's a leg and a foot and a little like step. I know, it's kind of cheesy. Actually looks like a music note. Love taking the time for Saturday. Makes my week. It makes my week. Thank you. 2222 over where Tanya is. All right, you guys, we have come to the end of our chat. It's been chatalicious. Lady Knight said the 15 comes down to a 6, and the 2 more is a 6, 6, 6. Oh my God. Triple Moon said, make a paper for this spread. I will. Okay, so I will do a walkthrough of the spread that you guys created on my channel next week, so that there's like a video with just the spread on it and the questions. I will make sure that I put it on my blog. I will make sure to link this chat that we had today so that you guys get credit for your spread, because I'm literally just the person who like drew my goofy drawing, but you guys came up with the questions. So thank you. You guys are the creators. Yeah, you guys are all super amazeballs, and I thank you. I am truly, truly thankful. You guys really did raise my energy. I'm feeling a lot better, today. It's a journey though, and I appreciate all the wonderful, beautiful like comments, DMs, emails, messages that you guys have been sending me. They've all been really wonderful, and they've really been helping actually. Yeah, that's a big spread. Says the foot is kicking the past behind, or that, yes. Yes, have a blessed weekend for sure. And yeah, let's end with a ginormous healing, because I know everybody's at a certain point in their journey right now. You guys are all going through different things, in different parts of your lives. Hockey stick, puck, slap, shot to the future. Exactly. So let's do a massive healing. The energy that I want sent out today is energy of creating comfort. I want comfort energy. so that wherever you guys are doing whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're having to take a difficult step in a relationship, in your job, in spiritually, working through, with a counselor, or, whatever it is that you guys are doing, maybe some family stuff. I want you guys to feel surrounded by love, and I want you to feel supported so that you can continue with a bit more ease in your healing journey. Yes, healing for the heads, healing for everything. So I encourage you guys to join in on this too. You guys are all healers in your own ways, and not everybody heals the same, and that's perfect because we shouldn't have everybody healing exactly the same. So let's all bring our energy together. We're going to do this as one big family. We're just going to send out juju to everyone. We know that Moon Chariot needed a little bit of extra love. She's going to be taking her daughter back into the hospital today. We know that our friend Sheldon, his grandfather, had just passed away, so we want to make sure that he's getting some love. And I know that all of you had said some other things about what's going on in your lives too. I want that to hit you like a Mack truck full of hearts. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you guys made a great spread, definitely, for sure. So let's just envision that we are wrapping people in nothing but supportive, comforting, loving energy. So wherever we are, we feel that, and it helps us, give us the courage to move forward. Okay, so let's do this. So if you are open to it, you could say it in your brain, you could say it aloud, you could say it in the comments, but healing energy knows no time and space. So whenever anybody watches this, they'll receive it, they'll feel it. And also people who don't even know we exist, they're going to get it too. Okay. That's too bad. They're just going to get some healing energy. I mean, okay. So, here we go. Oh my gosh, that was so buzzy, full of energy, and my hands are buzzing. And by the way, I could feel you guys. It was like you guys were wrapping me in a big blankie, and it felt so good. So that's what I was doing with you guys. I was like wrapping you all in blankets. um, says your force is strong, but nothing compared to Darth Vader's. Oh, thunder! Yeah, so it was pretty buzzy there. All right, you guys, I will catch you next Saturday. Wow, next Saturday will be my last live chat here. So it'll be the last time you see me here. Whew. But anyway, sending you tons and tons of healing love, no matter what's going on in your lives, what part of your lives that may be. And yeah, lots of love for this upcoming week. Tons of love the rest of today, your weekend. I hope you guys have a bomb diggity time. I love and appreciate all of you. You guys really are my extended family. Much love to you guys. Hugs, virtual hugs. And I will catch you later. All right. Peace, love, and chicken grease, you guys. Peace out. I will catch you guys next weekend.